fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Now Tomlinson on the handoff. There he goes, right side. And he's into the end zone for the touchdown and the game winner in OT. Well, you never know what you're going to expect when you come to the stadium to call a game. Sometimes you get good ones, sometimes you get bad ones, sometimes you get great ones.
We'll join our commentators, Brandon Guyton and Charles Davis.
Dwayne Allen in motion. Running right, this is Tomlinson. And he's got room. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A good pickup there, 26 yards. Really nice starting field position here for the offensive unit. They run with LT. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They'll get 17 yards there. And the Browns are going to have a first down. The rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that, and when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find a good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
Handoff left, Tomlinson. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs.
All the elements of what you want out of a play came together on that one. A really nice run, took care of the football, and even more importantly, taking the clock under 4 minutes now. At this stage of the game, how do you bleed out the clock, take care of the ball, and make sure the other team doesn't have a chance to come back on you? You're looking at your sheet, how many timeouts are left, how many runs do we need to close it out? That's what the coach is looking at right now. Situational football, trying to gain a victory. I've yet to meet a wide receiver who likes to block more than catching the football, but the best ones understand that that's how they'll actually get more passes thrown to them if they help in the run game. And anytime you get a run of that yardage, I know you're trying to wring every yard out of a run, but I think 9 yards there is ideal in this situation.
Yeah, now next couple plays, you only need 1 yard. Keep that clock rolling with a lead here in the fourth.
Yeah, what you're saying is maybe if it takes you 1 or 2 more runs to get the first down, that's extra time, extra plays. Really hurts the team on defense.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. So a little icing on the cake there before the clock hits all zeros.
What a way to finish things off. Exactly what you want. Not much time and a touchdown to put things away. On the ground the entire game, and while that wasn't a huge one, that's okay. They'll take them in short, steady bursts.
Out of the gun, it's Osweiler. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. There's a reason that quarterbacks hate to see Patrick Peterson on the other end, isn't there?
That's because they feel like they should be throwing the football or handing it to him. He looks like an offensive player, but he plays the corner as well as anyone in the league.
And now out on the field, here comes.
They did them zero favors with that return.
And heading back onto the field now, the Texans defense. And maybe for them at this stage, it's sort of put up or shut up time. They need to stop trailing here.
Oh, I'm with you totally on that one. They've got to go out there now and put an end to what's been going on in this ball game where they've just.
And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, LA. Keenan Allen doing it again with his third touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Rams add on to their lead. Well, they were back in the shadows of their own goalpost, and that flipped quickly.
So much for playing it safe. I mean, the conservative, easy call, run the football, take care of it, create some space, pump the ball away, but no, let's throw it. And sometimes a defense's aggressiveness is used against them because when you've got people backed up, your natural inclination is to try and really force that. But how about the durability? Had one season that he missed, most of that season because of a knee injury. The rest of the time, he answers the bell and wills his team to victory more times than not.
On 1st and 10, here's Brady. He's got time. He's going to float this one deep right side. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Allen. Keenan Allen, 84 yards. And the Rams strike quickly here for 6 points. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. A minute 57 to go in this first half. My good friend Charles and I right back at you after this. They come up in an empty set. 4 wide receivers, 1 tight end. Now Roethlisberger to throw. And brought in by the tight end Cook. And he lost the football. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Terrence Williams, 48 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. A sensational one-handed grab in the end zone for the score. Looked like you at the Davis Turkey Bowl every year in the backyard in Orlando, Florida.
Oh, you're so kind. That's definitely in my mind. But how about this? They always tell guys going after the ball, the receivers especially, you got to have a single-minded obsession to go get it.
In his playing days.
Oh, I sure wish it had been, Brandon. Back in my day, I didn't hit anyone hard enough to rough the passer. I had a number of teammates that handled that for me.
Now a first down throw, McNabb. Caught left side, Gilmore. And oh, he coughed it up. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic. Partner, they're less than 2 minutes to go in the game, which means that this challenge was initiated by the fellas in New York.
And if you're the coach, you're thinking, thank you, New York. Here's McNabb. And he fires one that's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And they take possession of the football and have it at the 30. Jack Del Rio going to take a chance here. His guys going for it on 4th. They come out here in the eye. Now Carr, got to have this one. And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
Well, comes to Patrick Peterson, I don't think that there's a skill position he can't play. About his hands, that interception just sealed a victory for his team.
And now out on the field here, incomplete. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. It doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And they'll run with LT to begin the drive. And some space here. And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. And that run massively increased his production in this game, and now he's over 100 yards.
And break out your calculator, partner, because his yards per carry went up significantly, right? Big-time jaunt all the way to the end zone.
To throw is Brady. Going up top. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. Well, as always, partner, an extreme pleasure to share a booth with you. I have to say, I am impressed at your discipline because you came here and you said you were not going to eat any of the media buffet. You made it to the end. You didn't consume a single calorie.
I appreciate that. What you missed is me going to the concession stand outside of your eyesight and getting it done that way. Look, I mean, they were serving the good stuff. I had to do it.
Oh, man, but you're svelte, in good shape, but yeah, you cheated a little bit. We'll let it slide.
I appreciate that. Always a pleasure to work with you.
Again, they'll throw with Brady. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. And instead, it's just second down.
Pretty nice coverage there, but a missed opportunity for an interception. Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, hands, a little bit questionable.
Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Fresh set of downs here. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Back now in Foxborough. It's the Rams out in front here. They've got control of the football as well as we get set for the fourth quarter. Brady now on first down. Surveying the field. And this is complete. It's Allen. And now the Texans are going to stop it as they signal for a timeout. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. The So 2nd and 9, the defense looking to put them in a bad spot here.
That was a really nice play, be able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Well, you don't usually get a sack from a nose tackle spot, but we got one there.
No, we don't, and a lot of the times in passing situations, they end up off the field anyway. So how happy was he to work his way back to the quarterback and put him on the ground? He's going to have to put a nickname after something like that, some big jelly.
And now did he step out of the end zone? Yes, he did. The referee says he stepped out, and that is going to be a safety. So not the greatest of plays offensively there. Tough for his team. Cost him 2 points.
Yeah, it's the pressure that created the safety. Although he still could have thrown it away this time because he's outside of the tackle box. But instead, he's going to wind up out the back of the end zone.
Taken in at the 11.
You know he stays what we call clean and no one gets to him? The guy playing the middle linebacker position, the guy we call Mike. That means the defensive front is eating up all the blocks and just let him go to the football and make a play.
They'll go for it. It's Brady. He's got time in the pocket. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And this is caught inside the 5. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Their big-bodied receiver, 54 yards. And the Browns add 6 to their lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth-down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to...
They'll try and throw for it with Ryan. Complete. Richardson has it. Now whistles blow, and the Patriots are going to take another timeout. That'll be their second, so one more chance to stop the clock here, and we'll be back.
And definitely frustrating for them, but heartening for the other guys. Those stop troops, they're enjoying things right now because they've made it very difficult for them throughout the half.
His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Yeah, Sanders now to return. Oh, what a move.
Whoosh.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Deion Sanders, 77 yards. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. And it goes on and on. It's a 5-receiver set. 3 to the left, 2 to the right. Now Brady finding time. He's going to float this one deep right side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for L.A. 56 yards.
I know they had good coverage downfield, but you have to wonder, on 3rd and long like that, how does that happen, that they can get that far downfield and complete a pass? You got to guard the sticks, understand where you are, so it's almost like someone fell asleep at the switch, and now that the play's been completed, they've got to dust themselves off on defense.
Margin for error now for your D. They just have to get it into range. To throw, Brady finding time. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play there for New England. Now it's 3rd down. Well, not to get too overcritical there because he knows what he's doing, but his shoulders looked a little off kilter there when he threw that.
I don't think you're being overly critical there. You're just analyzing it, and He gets those shoulders right. That pass will go from incomplete to complete.
And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Darius Slay with a pick. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. They have the lead, still a 1 at home.
No doubt about it. It's what you practice for in winning situations each and every week. Victory formation. Take a knee and go on into the locker room and celebrate.
Call it a victory. And the drive will start with a carry by LaDainian Tomlinson. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. On 2nd down, it's Tomlinson. And he will take this up to about the 8-yard line. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It'll be their 3rd and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. And the Bucs with an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. On 3rd down, LaDainian Tomlinson. And an alley to run. And he takes it all the way down to the 32. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Winston to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. It's the former Patriot Devin McCourty. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
And that one, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to go just short, as this is definitely not his best throw, and it'll wind up being intercepted.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. The clock. Brady to throw on 2nd down. He's got time. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to be pulled in one-handed. Wow. It's a big play there for the Buccaneers. 59 yards.
And there's another one of those incredible highlight reel catches. One-handed, deep downfield, another big completion. I know this, partner. As a defender, I don't know how you avoid watching what they do. It's everywhere. All the highlight shows, watching it on Madden, trying not to get intimidated before you go out and have to play against these guys.
They'll look to throw. Finding time. He's going to let it fly. And that is caught one-handed. Oh, my, he pulled it in. A big play that time for...
Now they've got it, but they need 2 in order to tie. This is why teams spend a lot more time on 2-point conversions, because they've become more prevalent in the NFL. In practice, usually on a Friday, they go over this type of a situation, late game situation. What are we going to do when we have the opportunity? They've called these plays.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. So in the final minute here now, a 2-point conversion will tie the game.
Was one of my favorite announcers.